Praise the Lord. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Financial Sense. You know what? It's a great day today. I want to encourage you guys to do something, especially if you're on Facebook. I want you to go on Facebook, and you know what? They're allowing us to send up some stars. So please do me a favor. Help us push this platform. Just hit those stars. Just keep on hitting them and share this program. All right. Share it with everybody you can think of, your friends, your neighbors, your enemies, your co-workers, everybody you could think of. I need you to share this with so that this broadcast can grow and reach the world. You know, a few weeks ago, we actually had some folks on here from, I believe it was Kenya, which is, if I'm not mistaken, West Africa. But listen, we want to reach everybody. So we want to go Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Canada, Europe. We want to just hit everybody. Well, we have a really exciting show for you today. I believe it's going to help you. It's going to bless you. It's going to speak to you. It's called Dream with Plans. That's what we're calling our show today. Dream with plans. Now, what does that mean? It means that you should be thinking big. I don't know of anybody that doesn't like to dream. Do you know anybody? I don't know. Everybody dreams about something. They're either dreaming about something good or dreaming about something bad. I don't want to dream about anything bad. So I want to talk to you about your dreams and about vision and how to implement that from a personal perspective and from a business perspective. Okay? Everybody, let's talk about personal first. Whether you're single or you're married, it doesn't matter. And then the other thing I want you to do, you see this thing right here? It's called a cell phone, right? I want you to get on that cell phone before we get too caught up in this. And I want you to invite people that you know, all right? Invite people that you know. Now, they can go right here, all right, and look for Financial Sense, okay? All right, we're on every Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And I believe the show is worth it. Every now and then we have guests, and it's just really, really wonderful, man. It's good when we have guests. Sometimes we don't, because I like to talk to you one-to-one, humano to humano. And I want you and I to really discuss a few things. And I want you to hear my heart, all right, because I have a strong conviction for helping people be the best that they can be, all right? And I know it sounds like a cliche from a commercial about the Army or something. Be all that you could be in the Army. No, be all you could be in life. Be all you could be in life. Now, this is critical. Knowledge is power, right? But applied knowledge, whoo, man, that's awesome. That is critical, right? To apply the knowledge that you gain in life. You need to apply it. Other than that, what good is all that information that you have if you're not applying it? All right. So we're going to talk about that, because in order for you or I to be successful, guess what we have to do? Man, we have to dream. We really do. We have to dream. Your dream has to be so big that it is virtually impossible for you to accomplish it on your own. Your dream has to be huge, out of your mind type of thing. It has to be enormous. And then you have to break it down into bite-sized pieces. Well, how do you do that? Let me give you some suggestions. I suggest that you write down your dream. Hey, it may change over time. Matter of fact, it may change multiple times. So what? Whatever you do, don't stop dreaming. Keep dreaming. Do not stop dreaming. What has happened in our society today? A lot of people have stopped dreaming. Man, people are walking around like zombies. They're not dreaming. All right? They're waiting on the government. They're waiting on something else. They're waiting for something, but they're not dreaming. You better learn how to dream and dream big. Dream big. All right, now, I want to thank you all for getting on. I want you to invite somebody. I want you to think about this, and this has everything to do with our finances, financial sin, everything to do with our monies, everything to do with our lives. You know, you are yesterday. Because of what you said yesterday, you are where you are today. Now, it may not have been yesterday. Like today's Friday, you said something Thursday. No, it may have been a month ago. It may have been a couple of years ago. You get the drift? It may have been, but let me mention to you, all of us are where we are right now because of something we said. All of us are experiencing what we are going through because of the words that we said. You know, our lives follow our words. Either it's a mental thought or it's a verbal command. Verbal command. Let me give you an example. I was out a little while ago. I was on my way home. And the thought came to me because my stomach started growling. My stomach started making this noise. And I said, man, I need to get me something to eat before the podcast. And you know what I thought about? I thought about some fried chicken. There's this little Chinese restaurant that my wife and I like to go to. Man, I'm telling you, them folks could put a hurting on some fried chicken. You hear me? So I'm driving and I talk to my phone. I said, call such and such restaurant. I called them and the line was busy. I said, hold up, wait a minute. I need that fried chicken. See, I had a word thought. I thought about it. Words. I didn't say it out of my mouth initially. I thought about it. All right. And then I acted upon it. Well, let me tell you something. I stopped that. I came to a red light, calling them folks up. I know the lady's name. I said, Ann, this is such and such. I want to order some fried chicken. And she said, oh, okay. Is that all you want? I said, yep, that's it. You don't want to add this? Nope, I don't want to add anything else. That's it. I got home. washed my little filthy hands, and guess what I did? Ate me some fried chicken. See, the words came to my mind, and then I acted upon those words. Now, I want you to think about this. See, most of us have financial issues because we don't plan what we're going to do with the money we receive, which makes us really bad stewards. All right, you have to plan, but you have to dream. See, my imagination was tasting that fried chicken. Matter of fact, my imagination's still tasting that fried chicken. I just don't have it in the studio with me. Boy, oh boy, man, that fried chicken, that stuff was good. You have to have a dream. Your dream has to be so big that it's impossible. You know, that's how corporations are started. Walmart had a dream. Did you know that he started out in a garage? Or actually in his home. And then selling things on the sidewalk like a garage sale. And then they got a whole bunch of things together and they started selling. And next thing you know, his vision had begun to grow. Now, you need to write this down. As you do what's in your dream, your vision will grow. Your dream will grow. Your plans will become stable, steady. All right. So it's very, very important. Very important. Now, I want to encourage you to think about this for a minute. Think about this. Why? Because a lot of us have dreams, we had visions, we didn't have plans, and then we put the dreams on the back burner. And then we got another dream about something else. And because we had no plans, didn't know where to start. That's the problem with most of the dreaming, right? Most of us don't know where to start. Someone was talking to me the other day and they had a dream. They had a vision. They were dreaming. And they wanted these particular words on a hat, like a baseball cap, and on a t-shirt. And they spoke to me and they said, where can I get this made? What do I need to do? So I told them. And guess what? We're investigating it. But then I noticed that they begin to back away. How do I know? Because they stopped talking about it. So, point number 2. When you have a dream, you have these plans, you need to talk about your dream often. Talk about your dream often. Why? You need to verbalize it. You need to speak that thing. Speak it out of your mouth. Out of your mouth. You need to hear it with your own ears. You need to speak it so you can hear it. You need to speak it so you can hear it. When you begin to do that, your confidence level will begin to develop and get stronger. Very important. You must speak whatever you're dreaming. So what if your dream changes? So what? It's your dream. But you must give it life. We give dreams life by the words that we say with corresponding action. So, you have a dream. You need plans. So your dream could come to pass. Just don't have mental plans. Write them down. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Write them down. Now, at first, it's going to seem awkward. You're not used to doing this. It's going to seem awkward. All right. But I'm telling you what you need to do so you don't waste your money. That's a big financial sin, right? So many people, they go into a venture, they have no plans, they have no scale. In other words, they're not forecasting what they need to hit when they need to hit it. And because of that, when things aren't going right, they get discouraged, they get disheartened. Somebody criticizes them, somebody asks them a question. They don't know how to respond. They don't know what to say. Why? They have nothing written down. They have nothing to associate themselves with the dream. Write down your plans. Write them down. Step 1, step 2, step 3, write down your dream, your vision. Now, you may not want to share it with everybody. You have to be careful who you share your dreams with, because sometimes people will talk you out of your dream. And you know what? Your dream's right there. It's in arm's reach. It's in a country milestone throw. It's there. It's right there. You have to do what it takes. Now, what does that mean? You may have to turn your television off. Uh-oh. That favorite show, you may have to record that thing. I want you to look at this. We're talking about financial sins, all right, and why a lot of people are not being fulfilled in their life. They don't know their purpose, or they've aborted their purpose. They've aborted their purpose. Some people have shot their purpose dead. What do I mean? How do they do that? With their words, with their actions. See, your body, our bodies, our actions are going to follow our verbal commands or our verbal thoughts. You know, every word starts out as a thought. Every thought has an influence from somewhere. Where's your influence coming from? Point number 3. Associate yourself with people of like mind. Associate yourself with people of like mind. You better do that. Don't you hang around people who have no vision, who have no dreams, no aspiration, who don't want to do better. I went home. I'm not from here. I don't know if y'all could tell. I'm not from here. I'm from Connecticut. Yeah, baby. I'm from the good old state of Connecticut, whatever you want to call it. All right. Hoodlums still roam up there. Hey, anyway, I went home one year, and you know what amazed me, what was really interesting? The amount of people that I ran into that was still hanging out at the same old place, doing the same old things. I was like, flabbergasted. I was floored. I was like, how in the world can they still be standing in the same place after all these years? There's this corner. There used to be a liquor store at that corner. That liquor store, last time I was there, it was closed. But across the street was a little convenience store. Those guys were still standing there on the corner where the liquor store used to be, where they used to go buy a drink. I was like, man, that's horrible. That's a shame. You know, I was looking at that and I said, wow, that's painful. Same place, acting the same way, and guess what? They still had the same hustle lines. Yo, you got a dime, you got a dollar, you got, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa, I was like floored. When you want to be successful, when you want to grow your vision, you have to be in an environment that's bigger than you. A successful environment around people of success that think bigger than you, that will challenge your thought, challenge your mind, challenge your resolve. You have to be with people that's bigger, that thinks bigger. They talk bigger. They act bigger. That is, if you want to go there. If you want your dream and the plans associated with your dream to happen. You can't be around small-minded people. You know what a small-minded person is? Someone who's putting you down because you got a dream. Someone who's putting you down because you dare to challenge yourself and to go beyond your own capability. How do you go beyond your capability? Man, you learn from somebody else. And then their capability becomes your capability. You follow that? All right? Hey, I'm giving you guys some good golden nuggets here. I hope you've had a chance to write them down. Now, in order for any dream to be successful, you have to have and know what you're backing that dream with. Herein comes the money aspect, right? The money aspect. Where will the money come from? Where does the money come from? Someone says, well, look, I don't have enough money. Well, you know what? Let me say this. I'm looking for 3 people, just 3, not 5, not 10. Let me put my hands in there where you can see it. There we go. Right there. There we go. Not 10, 3. If the Lord sends 10, fine. But I'm looking for 3 people interested in growing their income in the financial industry, or interested in exploring and participating in financial literacy workshops to help increase their cash flow so that they can live their dreams. Just 3. I'm just looking for 3 people. Now, I don't know what your dreams are. I really don't. I don't know what your vision is. I don't. I'm here, you're there. I don't even know who you are. But I will say this. I will say this. Either you live your dream, your dreams, and enact your plans that's going to correspond with your dreams, or you will live somebody else's dreams. And that's called a job. You're either going to live your dreams or somebody else's dreams. You're either going to live your vision or somebody else's vision. Hey guys, I want to remind you to do something. Share this. All right, we need to get more people. We need to get more people involved in this podcast. I know if this podcast is speaking anything to you, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Go on Facebook and send up those stars, right? Send up those stars. I need at least 5 thumbs up, right? Now, listen, this is very critical, very important. Dreams are not fake. They are not impossible. They are very possible. But your dream, unless you have the correct plans, will never become, listen very closely, a fulfilled vision. When somebody has a vision or something, or a dream or something, when there's a contractor that builds houses, he could actually envision what he wants that house to look like. A woman that wants her kitchen remodeled can envision how she wants that kitchen to look. My internet's all over the place today. I'm sorry. My wife, when she has something in her head, and I'm riding with her in the car, or I'm driving, we are stopping several times. I mean, several times. I want you to think about this for a moment. I want this thing to marinate, because too many of us have taken our dreams, balled them up, and thrown them away. Afraid to dream anymore. Fear of failure. You know, failure is not bad. If you fail 99 times out of 100, you succeed 100. All you did was find 99 times of how not to do something. That makes sense? All right. So they're really not failures, are they? You just found 99 things that you could warn others about. Y'all better grab this, man. You better grab this. You better grab this stuff. You better grab this. You better grab this. All right. This is the real deal. This is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. Hey, I'm talking about helping you to develop your dreams into a reality. Now, when it comes to your money, first thing you need to do is build or have proper protection. A financial foundation. That's what you need first. That has to be the key. A financial foundation. Why? While you're building that dream, if something happens to you, you should transition in life, but you don't have a financial foundation, you have no life insurance. I met a guy who left his job to start a business. He has no, hear me, capital N, capital O. He has no life insurance. I know another guy was getting ready to start a lawn care business, lawn care, cutting grass, so forth, right? They have three or four children, he and his wife. They're little ones. They have no, did I say no? Capital N, capital O, no life insurance. Neither one of them, and she's on a job. Well, they're both working. But one of them, the job doesn't offer life insurance. The other one, the job does. And I said, no, your wife must have life insurance, at least through her job. He said, no, she doesn't. I said, y'all need to get something. And I'm telling you what I told him. What happens what happens to your children if something happens to you while you're in the preparation stage of this lawn care, grass cutting business? Then what? Proper protection. You need a strong financial foundation. It should be shaped something like this. The foundation at the bottom, that has to be the widest part. That must be the most stable and secured and strongest part. You want to build a business? No problem. I'm telling you how to do it. Make sure you write down those plans. They have to be bite-sized, chewable, implementable. You should be able to implement small plans so you have that sense of success as you're walking the stairs of success. Every now and then, as you're walking up the stairs, you may have to back up a little bit because maybe you know, are you walking upstairs? Sometimes people like to skip a step. No, don't do that. Don't, you hear me? Look, you better pay attention. You better pay attention. Do not skip a step. This is very important. If you want to email me, you can email me. There's my email right there. I'll be more than happy to send you some information. Matter of fact, if you want to explore the financial industry, I said 3, but I have 5. 5. I have 5 classes already paid for. It's for the life insurance, life and health. That's the class. Those are the classes you need. I've already had. I paid for 5 courses, 5 prepaid classes for 5 people. I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. If you come into this industry with me, not if you go work for Joe Blow. I said with me. There's my email right there. If you want to learn the financial industry, listen to me. This is an industry that's wide open. Wide open. You said, man, I'm retired. I know you're retired. I'm retirement age. The founder of the company that I'm with, he's been retirement age for who knows how long. But he loves this business, and guess what he's doing? He travels all over the country helping people to be successful. So after you build that foundation, after that foundation is secure, hey, don't forget about your dreams and your vision. You're still working on that. But you need that financial foundation, proper protection. Proper protection. Then after that, I'm going to help you, and we're going to help you get out of debt. Yeah, I know. Look, I know you are suffering with debt. It's kicking your behind. I realize that. Listen, we offer some free financial literacy workshops. They're online or in person, 3 times a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Saturday, just one day, one time. But they're free. You don't have to take my word for anything that I'm saying. You know, you can jump on one of these classes and they'll help you out. All right. The class is free. It's online. It's online. Okay. It's online. Now, here's my office right here. WFG, Rankin Financial Center, 272 South Columbia Avenue, Rankin, Georgia, 31326. My number is 912-704-7044. Feel free to call me anytime. Well, not anytime, because if it's 12 o'clock, brother may not hear that ring. Man, when I fall asleep hard. I really do. I'll be honest, because I work hard during the day. Why? Because I love helping people. Now, I will give you the course you need to get your license. I will even help you study. We have a group of folks that's helping people study to prepare and take the test for life and health insurance license. This is not a game. You know, the finance industry ranges somewhere between the second and third highest paid industry in the world. This is a 7-figure income industry. And you know why a lot of people don't like to get into this? One, they don't want to be called an insurance agent. Two, they're afraid of success. There's people afraid of success, believe it or not. There's people afraid of success. So I'm telling you what you need to do. Now, we're going to help you get out of debt. No, I'm not going to pay off your debt for you. I'm not going to help you get a loan. I'm going to show you where your money's going. And we're going to cover at least 100 areas of where your money might be going or is going so you can see it. We're going to put it on paper. And then you are going to streamline your finances. Most people say, I don't have enough money. I don't have any money. I don't have any money to do that. To worry, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you do. Most of you are smokers. And for those of you that are smokers, those cigarette packs, those things are not cheap. Or you think you're trying to stop, so you start vaping. Oh, that's even worse than a cigarette. It's 3 times worse. 3 times more nicotine than in one cigarette or one pack of cigarettes. So we're going to help you get rid of your debt. All right. Now, after you get rid of that debt, you're going to free up some money. I want you to reach your goal. I want you to reach your dream. You can't reach a dream by being dirt broke all the time. No, possibly you can. But it just may take a little longer. But I want to show you how to do it. So when you reach your goal, reach your dream, you're not struggling anymore. You're not worried about how this bill is going to be paid. None of that mess about I had to rob Peter to pay Paul. You don't have to do that. I'm going to show you what you could do with the resources and the money you have. Remember, we're building that financial foundation for you. Proper protection, debt management, Then I'm going to show you how to start saving money and build up what is called an emergency fund. See, before you go into business for yourself, before you get crazy with the money you have, let's put some money away. Let's save some money. Did you know that an insurance policy is an overlooked commodity or item that you could put money in where it will accumulate on a tax deferred basis? And then there's times when you could take out some of that money without canceling your policy, and you could take that money out tax free. Man, I'll show you all that stuff. Now, but listen to me. You don't want to get an insurance policy just to put money in to take it out. You want that money to stay there and accumulate, brother and sister. Let me tell you something. An insurance policy, the right one. I love the financial policies of the Indexed Universal Life. Oh, look. Oh, man. All right. We have a policy called the IUL that you could put money in, and it's like a insurance policy or savings account. It's not a savings account. I repeat, they are not savings accounts. They are insurance policies. But it has a component where you could save money, put money away. We call it overfunding. Now, it's going to accumulate massive amounts of money, or it has the potential of accumulating massive amounts of money. There's no guarantee. It has the potential. And with that said, if you need some of that money, some people put lots of money in this particular type of account, and they save it 20 years, 30 years, whatever. And then they pull out a lump sum and go buy a car. When they take that money out, guess what? It is tax free. Pay attention to what I'm saying to you. All right. But I want to show you how to build up a nest egg or an emergency fund. But we need to get you out of debt. Get you out of debt. Why? Your dream depends on you being debt free. Someone said, man, I'm so broke, I don't have any debt. I understand that. Let me caution you on something. Don't you get a credit card to pay off another bill. Don't you do that. Don't you let them sucker you into that. Why? Man, that's 30% interest. Compounded. There's a rule called the rule of 72. You take the interest, divide it into 72. Let's say it's 8% interest. You divide it into 72. No, let's say it's 30% interest, like a credit card is. 30% into 72 goes 2.3 or whatever amount of times. That means every 2 point something years, that balance doubles because of the interest added into the principal that you didn't pay. And you're trying to figure out why you can't get rid of that credit card. Let me tell you what you do with a credit card. When that thing comes in, never spend more on a credit card than you could pay off in 30 days. Pay attention to that. Never spend more than what you could pay off in 30 days. If you do that, if you pay it off in 30 days, you avoid the interest. You avoid the interest. All right, you want to pay your house off early? Let me tell you how to do that. When you make a payment, make an extra payment. You make 2 extra payments. Now, let me explain it to you. Make 1 extra payment against principal. All right, that's going to reduce the principal. And then you make another extra payment against your escrow. The escrow holds your taxes and your insurance. Make another extra payment. Why? Because when you fix up your house, your escrow account will be built up enough so that when they raise the amount of your homeowner's insurance, it's already covered in the escrow money. All right, you follow me? Okay. Now, this way you don't get a higher monthly payment. All right. That help you out? Okay. Now, when you have, as your debt is out of the way now, or it's getting out of the way, simultaneously, you're putting away whatever you could put away in your emergency fund. All right. You're putting away whatever you could put away in your emergency fund. You got your foundation laid. You got the proper protection, life insurance. You may need a will or trust as well. I strongly recommend a trust. I have an organization that works with me that is the largest estate planning law firm in the country. The absolute largest. 130 agents within 14 different countries around the world. They are the largest. They have numerous awards and acknowledgments and credentials from their accomplishments and the plateaus that they've reached and the things that they've accomplished. Hey, look, I'm telling you, these boys are bad. These ladies and gentlemen. They take care of business. And if you will, just saying to suffering. If you need a will and a trust, and you come through me, that organization I just told you about will give you a discount. I don't know how much, but they'll give you a discount. Now, we're talking about your dream with plans. You have to have personal goals, and if you're going to start a business, business goals. Personal plans, business plans. All right. They have to be separate at one point and then intermingle at another point. All right. Now, very important. So we have the proper protection. You may need disability coverage as well. You should always get long-term care coverage. Always. If you can afford to get it, get it. Today, it's included. It's another component that could be included in life insurance if you qualify health-wise. Now, let me mention this. Don't you wait till you get old to get a life insurance policy outside of your job. It's going to cost you a lot more. Don't wait till you're in your 50s, 60s, and 70s to apply for long-term care. The price is going to be astronomical. Get it while you're young so it doesn't cost that much, because the premium is not going to change if you get the right policy. You want something where it's not a term. You're not going to get long-term care anyway with a term policy. It has to be a type of whole life policy. A regular whole life policy is not going to offer you long-term care or disability coverage. That's just strictly life insurance, okay? Yes, there's cash value, but the cash value, if that a regular whole life policy, that cash value, if you use it, is going to be deducted from your overall value amount. So if you have $100,000 policy, you borrow $10,000. Now your coverage amount is going to be $90,000 unless you pay back that $10,000. Okay. All right. And you know, listen. Another good thing, if you have to borrow money from, say, an index universal life policy, The interest rate is so low. It's pathetically low. A much better place to borrow money, but you must make sure that you have enough cash value built into that thing so that you can do that. You can borrow the money. You can use that for college tuition. You can use that for a whole bunch of stuff, right? You can use it. Hey, if you play it right and put enough money in it, we call it overfunding. So if your premium is $100, pay $300, pay $200, pay $500, pay $1,000. When it reaches a certain area, the insurance company is going to let you know, you can't make any more payments. All right, or it's going to change the character of the policy. So we have a way to prevent that from happening. Okay, don't worry about it. We have a way to prevent that from happening. So now after the proper foundation, all right, then we're dealing with your debt. So proper foundation, debt, and now emergency funding. After emergency funding, then we look at investments. Why? Don't take your loose change and your extra few dollars you haven't invested. You have to make sure you have money that if you put it into something, you're not afraid of losing it. Matter of fact, you don't even look at that money anymore when you put it in certain things. All right. So we'll help you with that as well. All right. Listen, my time is just about gone. I hope you got something out of this today. Dream with plans. Just don't be a big dreamer, talk a whole bunch of nonsense, talk a whole bunch of smack and never do anything with it. Be a dreamer that's going somewhere, a dreamer that will inspire somebody else to do something that they never did before. A dreamer that has plans, goals, visions. A dreamer that loves life and loves people. You know what? Dreamers become inventors. They become pace setters, trailblazers. Be a dreamer. Don't give up on your dreams, people. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on that family member that has big dreams. Don't give up on them. Don't give up on yourself. Hey, my name is Anthony Murray. That's just about all the time we have for today. Again, if you want to email me, if you want to take the advantage of my offer, I'm looking for at least 3 people. I'll go with 5. But I'm looking for at least 3 people daring enough to jump into the finance industry with me. I don't care what your background is. We will help you from scratch. From scratch. Matter of fact, you can get your license and you don't even have to work in the industry. You could work as a referral partner. That's right. A referral partner. What does a referral partner do? They have people that's interested, that need life insurance, that need long-term care, that need disability, that needs a will or a trust, that they may need something in the finance that we offer. Hey, I have car insurance, homeowner insurance, I have everything you can think of, right? You may want to just work as a referral representative. You could do that, but you have to be licensed. You have to be licensed. Hey, guys, I had fun being with you today. I really did. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I value everybody's time. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to encourage you to share this. Go on Facebook, find that thing where you can send up some stars, and please send up some more stars for me. All right, send up some stars. Hey, we're going to be having some guests with us in the upcoming weeks, and you guys be prepared because it's going to be off the chain. It's going to be slamming. I don't want you to miss anything. I don't want you to miss what we have going on. I want you to be right there with us because you're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You want to be there. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks again. Dream, people, with passion. Dream with passion. We love you. We're out of here.
Like this.